So, I've been, today one of my more talkative days. And like I said, as time progresses, like I told you, I'm in the process of transitioning out of like my YouTube phase. Like I just been really taking time to recalibrate my energy because I'm gonna be honest, I really have been tired. Like I've been it's like my energy has been being siphoned. It's like my legit like life force. But I start it's like I told myself, I said, something doesn't make sense. I said, I know for a fact that my money was being controlled in a certain way to where it's like I want you to keep asking questions on YouTube and I'm going to keep getting questions from you that are low key about you and you don't think I don't it's like people be like you don't think I don't think you know that the questions that I'm getting from you are actually about you and your life. I just disguise it to make it look like it's me and myself. And I started to realize that because whoever is behind this, it's like they want to control my money. So it's just like, yes, I'll let you pay me a couple times to do your questions. And I'm going to always be honest and truthful. But I realized I could not understand how people were able to siphon my energy without being around me. Like, I knew that people were trying to siphon my energy through sex, but I said, I haven't had sex with anybody in a very, very long time. I'm like, there were other ways that people were siphoning their energy through me. And I said, I started to realize that certain people were getting questions, and it's like, they'll run and get another question because the longer that they would keep me there, it's like people were getting questions from me, but also doing spell work on me while they were getting questions from me. Like I would notice I would start yawning or I would get extremely tired while I was doing the questions. And I told myself, I said, I'm going to find out a way to not allow myself to have to do questions on YouTube anymore. I said, even if that means that I have to go back to the regular workforce, I said, I want to make money, but not through this way. I said, I realized, I said, this is the way that people have been siphoning my energy. And it's like they take my energy to give to other people. I said, I don't fuck with none of y'all. Like, any of y'all that's in that space, you a Virgo, and I realized that. I said all of y'all have been against me off of a lie, and I don't know who started the lie, but I also know that Cardi B was working with you. JT then worked with you, the city girl. So it's like anybody that could have any correlation to someone that may have had a reason to not fuck with me or to not like me. Even male energies, Offset. Offset was connected to Cardi B. Anybody in that space, Lil Baby, Young Thug, like it doesn't, it's like anybody in correlation with Atlantic Records or any type of correlation with y'all purposely did not like me. And I don't know if it was because of a female or if it was really because of a man. But I'm speaking out on it. And I said, I am a great artist. I am a great person, but I don't have to do the things that y'all want me to do just to be liked. I said, and I noticed when I started, I said, I don't mean to be funny, but look at Ari. I said, Ari talk a lot of shit about people. And I said, I know my ex knew her nigga. How they know each other, I don't fucking know. And I don't give a fuck. But one thing I noticed is just like I said, people will think you be doing voodoo and shit on them. I said, but it ain't me though. I said, I don't give enough fucks about y'all to fuck up my life to fuck up yours. Like that's dumb. Like I really believe in spiritual karma, spiritual warfare and spiritual like well-being. Why would I be doing this long, practice it in the public for people to go back and see and be like, yeah, she's a witch? It's like I've been doing this for a very long time. I said, but every time someone tries to start a rumor or try to throw me out like I'm a hoe, we start to see who the real whores are or who really fucking out here. And I don't have to say shit. It's like y'all are telling on each other. And that's what I mean. It's like the people who are really fucking people behind the scenes. Because anything that I do, I spoke on it. And it has been what it is. So it's just like when people get to talking about shit, I said, even looking at Cardi B, people will think that, you be hating on what they got. But I was like, I wouldn't wish your life on myself. Yes, I would love to have kids, but not in a manner where I fight with both my baby daddy and I have an issue with my new baby daddy. It's just like I feel like people will think that you be against them, and it's like no. It's just like there's been a lot of lies and rumors being spread on me. And a lot of people want to carry certain types of energy. I said, even with Meg the Stallion, I said, I spoke on it. She's not doing it as much anymore, but she used to like copy like certain subtle looks, especially when it came to like that vintage girl look. It's like people would pull on your energy because of the energy that you carry. I realized the energy that all the girls wanted. They didn't want to be looked at as a prostitute. It's like you wanted the men to look at you the way that you felt like they may have looked at me. But these niggas don't want to be bothered with me because I won't actually let them fuck. But the difference between me and y'all, the reason they actually fuck with y'all because y'all fucking on them. They don't like me because I turned them down. That's the difference. And y'all be bullying me over that shit, but it's like I don't want to be a part of y'all squadron or whatever the fuck you be having going on. And I said that. I'm like, I don't want to be a part of that shit. Like, I be having enough problems by my damn self. So it's like, why would I want to take the problem away from the person that you done been with? It's like, yes, you could like that person, but I'm not. It's like, to be honest, I'm really not a home wrecker. If a nigga want to wreck his home with me, okay, cool. But that's on him. I'm single. And it's like people want to throw you around and be like, oh, you a home wrecker. I said, okay. I said, I'll accept whatever people throw at me now. I don't give a fuck. I said, I started to realize, I said, the only reason why I felt like I was going through certain things because mentally that's where I was keeping myself at. Feel like God was like, why are you even entertaining this bullshit? Like, you know, you don't get down like that. But I guess it was weird because I've never been in a place where I've had to deal with rumors in this space. And it's so crazy to think because I'm like, I'm not even famous. And I done had a lot of rumors that would put me in certain spaces. And I'm like, no. But it's funny though, because I said, when you finally start to not give that shit any of your time, you start to see who really get exposed. And it's just like, it's like people may try to come back and spread a rumor, but it's not sticking. Cause the niggas is getting mad at the fact that they keep trying to fuck and I won't fuck. And they like, it'll make them mad. But it's like, who told you that that was the type of person I was? Because you embarrassed yourself. Like, I feel like people will get embarrassed because you turn them down, but it's like, I'm telling you, I said, I'm not into you in the way that you want me to be into you. It's like, I want to get to know you. I'm not someone that is very like, please throw me that D and give me some money. It's like, no, like, nothing comes for free. If a man is fucking me and giving me money, he feels like he can control me. I don't want that. I don't want that part of my life. And I've noticed that there are people, and sometimes I'll be like, why do certain people push the narrative of trying to sleep with you? Because I'll be like, if they done told somebody that they already smashed or they already had it and they didn't have it, it make them look bad. So they like, yeah, I'm a make you look worse, or I'm a lie on you, or I'm a hide you, because if I don't want people to know I really didn't smash or I really didn't do what you saying that you did, what I'm saying that you did. But it's just like, sometimes I'll be looking at people, I'll be like, but you could have though, if you would have approached it differently. I think people think I'm very prudish. It's just like, no. I said, if I'm going to sleep with you and give you my body, I respect myself. But if I feel like you don't respect yourself, I know you're not going to respect me. It's like a lot of y'all do a lot of things just to equate material wealth. And I'm like, okay, pop that pussy for a real nigga, but that's just not me. I really genuinely know how to do a lot of things in life. And I just feel like selling my coochie or having to present my vagina as if it was the only collateral I feel like I'm like, honestly and truly, if I'm being real, I think my coochie is the less valuable thing that I have, even though I know that sexual energy does create a lot. But I don't know, I don't present my sexual energy like that. So I can't really understand why. Like, and then when I look at the women that a lot of people are attracted to, I'm like, no offense, but I don't feel like I am the type of woman that you like. Like, I don't think I'm freaky enough. I don't think I'm hoish enough. Like, I don't think I'm willing to do a lot of the things that other people are willing to do. So I just don't be understanding like the narrative that certain people created. But the more that I sit back and just watch shit, I said people slowly but surely tell on themselves. And it's just like some of y'all will paint yourself like y'all girls, but it's just like you be knowing more than you like let on. And it's just like you still try to take advantage of the fact that you know something, but you don't defend it. You allow, like, if you know something is going on and you know you are close to a voice or someone that could say something, why not? Because you don't give a fuck. So it's just like that's why I really don't feel like there's no real friends in this shit. Like, everybody cool with you until they feel like you a threat to them. If they feel like you'll get in the way of their money, yeah, you a threat. If you like prostitutes, then you like prostitutes. But stop trying to force people to have that narrative. Like, I don't mind going back to the real world and still building myself up because I already know the anointing that God has over my life. And it's just like sometimes you have to go through certain losses to still remember who you are. And certain people, and it's just, I feel like right now, it's like whatever's been happening prior, it's been going on so long. God is like, okay, you tired of being in this? Yes. Okay, cool. That's all we was waiting on. And certain people still think that they'll try to have power over that. I said, you only had power over that because I allowed you to have that power. But when I take that energy back and I realize where it's coming from, then you start to realize where shit is going. The energy starts to be redirected. And people will think you don't like them, and it's like, no, it's just like, it's like the type of energy that you try to throw on other people, it comes back to you. If I tell you, I don't think y'all understand. Like, I'm not one to really just be like, if I'm gonna speak up on something, I'm gonna tell the truth about it. Like, nah, I ain't fuck your nigga. Like, and you be like, no. And people will start to realize that, like, it's like I don't even really want to speak literally like on my ex, but my ex did know certain people that are in the industry. And it's just like because of the beef that we had within each other, he didn't care about allowing people to have whatever narrative about me because he didn't want, but it's like you wanted people to see me a certain type of way. This is why I really can't have as like unconditional love for you as you would want to, because in the spaces you did not speak up for me. You allowed me to be looked at a certain type of way. And it's like certain things on you I would have never spoke on if you would have just not allowed people to speak on me. But you didn't want to. You really threw me to the wolves and you didn't think I would survive, but I survived. And now some of y'all, now that you see that I could survive, you want to be like, well, let me come fuck with you. It's like, no, like, I look at you as the type of person, you'll want to ruin someone's life. I can't fuck with you. Like, I can't fuck with you. Then you have family members. It's just like, I don't know what be wrong with y'all. Like, you'll throw someone under the bus over some shit that they don't even want. Like, imagine you being mean to me over a property that I don't give a fuck about. Like, but imagine, like, because you know that you've done something wrong to me, that you want to keep flop frolicking in that energetic space. And it's like, okay. Like, I have grown ass men that are mad at me because you feel like I know something about you. Live in your truth. Like, live in your truth. There's no hatred here. To my ex Libra boyfriend, we didn't date that long, but you have a past to be upset. That other person, you don't have no past to be upset. You the only one to me that don't really have a past to be upset. There is nothing that you should be upset about. Like, nothing. Like, there is nothing you should be upset. The only person that would be upset is the other person. But as for you, I don't really feel like you have a reason to be upset at me. Maybe at yourself, but not at me. Because certain things could have been avoided if communication was given. But people avoid communication because they don't want to face themselves. It's a cowardly move. And I'm not even going to beat you up about it. I just feel like we're going to let it be what it's going to be. Like, I'm officially gonna leave you alone. I do be still throwing you a little shade just because energetically I feel like I can feel when people are around me energetically. But I'm gonna leave you alone though. Like I'm gonna leave you alone. Cause that's like ain't no telling what your own guilt has done. You may walk around like you don't give a fuck and you may not give a fuck, but somewhere in the back of your mind you think about that shit. You like that was kind of fucked up. It was, but from on my side, you are forgiven. I'm not tripping off that. I was like 2 years of the energy, I let it go. Now the rest of y'all, I don't be knowing what your beef is. It's like I feel like you develop your beef off of other people that you didn't listen to. But if you, to me, if you not that Libra, this alleged Pisces, or a fucking Aquarius, like I'm gonna be honest, like because everybody else other than that don't have no real connections or reasoning to me. Everybody else, your beef with me is in your head because I don't give a fuck. Anybody else that's beefing with me, if you ain't a Libra, an Aquarius, or maybe a Pisces, and these are men, then you don't have no reason to be. Oh, and maybe a Scorpio, you don't have no reason to beef with me. Anything else other than that, you beefing by yourself because shit, I don't even know what you, I really don't know what you would be mad about. But there's a particular Virgo masculine that is an executive that is connected to all these other people. And it made me go back to you too. Like, why the fuck would you be beefing with me? Like, I ain't never had an issue with you. I really don't even know you. I just know you the boss of some of these niggas. But why would you, out of all people, have an issue with me? Is it because of some shit that somebody else told you? Y'all need to start checking out your facts before you just immediately just start believing that people be feeling certain type of way or that people done something. Start checking your facts because it'll start showing up to you why certain things be moving for certain people the way that it be moving. Then let's not get into my boss. I finally let it go. I said I'm not mad about the whole Ice Spice thing. You tried to energetically destiny swap. And the more that I complained about it and the more that I brought it to the attention, that's the more why you did it. But I kind of don't understand, like, why did you bully me? Like, what was the point of bullying me? Like, I don't understand the bullying. Like, that is the only part that I didn't understand. Like, what was the point of trying to break me down if I am someone that is connected to your energy? Like, why would you not want to actually make money? Or it's like you've been stealing from me. It's like this is why I haven't given YouTube any more of my energy. I said I'm not going to allow y'all to keep stealing from me. This is like me giving all of my energy into one place just for you to siphon it, and literally it's not going nowhere. So when I said I'm leaving YouTube, it's like because this entity became demonic to me. Y'all started to treat me very cruelly, but wanted me to show up all the time and just give with nothing in return. So if I don't have nowhere to give, you have nothing to take. So this is why people don't really want me to get a job in real life, because you want me to keep giving in this space, but you plan on giving me nothing. That makes no sense. Like, that really makes no sense. Like, how the fuck can you expect me to survive and keep showing up here, but you give me nothing? And then you want to know what the fuck I got going on behind the scenes. It's like, for what? You don't give a fuck about me. Like, you legit don't give a fuck about me. So why would you care if I left? Like, when I have tried to say I would be a good artist, it's like you don't give a fuck about that. Only thing you give a fuck about is showing your dominance. So it's like, okay, we'll let everybody else do it. But ask yourself, why is nobody really popping the way you would like them to be popping, Mr. Scorpio boss, sir? But somehow you'll let all the other executives or other people feel like I'm the fucking problem. And I'm like, I didn't do anything to you. I never did anything to you. Everything that I have said that people have done to me has been what they've done to me. But somehow I got made to be bullied for legit no reason. So it's like now when I see certain things happening to certain people, I'm like, this is why. Because you've been bullying me for legitly